I am live. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm going to go through my donations as usual and then try to finish up that. Sorry, move my mic back down. Gonna try and finish up my mail. And then go finish that animal kill quest in Eastern Plaguelands. Tyrion's chain. Get my bis ring from there. I'll need help to complete the full quest chain, but I can start the early stuff. Hello, Lakey. Good to see you. How's it going? Whoa, Dane Baran! A bunch of silk cloth. I heard Vaughn needs it. Cool. We should have plenty in the bank. If Vaughn needs to requisition some, that shouldn't be a problem. Hello, Techno. Hello, Deeves. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Don't see any rare meats yet, unfortunately, Techno. We'll get there, I'm sure. Got some good meats from Not Quite Holy. Mostly quest items. Gore-Tusk livers are fantastic. Slowpoke, we got Dark Shore groupers, very nice. Cragboar ribs, awesome. Hey, Nefe, cheeky day off work, nice. Delina, cool little ring. Coral Band of the Boar. Gygaxen, Rune Cloth, nice. Wildvine. Wildvine is 8 points each. Iridescent Pearls, 10 points each to Bevan. Sungrass, 10 points. Good stuff. Zarf, shoulder pads, monkey girdle. Bloodknife, rune cloth from Bloodknife. Plaguelands quest item. Who killed me? Buzzard wings. Gorilla fangs. Great stuff. Nice scrolls from Sagittarius. Red wolf meat, buzzard wing, tender wolf meat. Buzzard wings are very important quest items. I think the drop rate on those is pretty low. Scorpion scales from Hyla. Love those things. Make some good hunter gear from those. Darth Hunt, some meats. Light feathers, small furry paws for the Dark Moon Fair. More from Darth Hunt. Copper ore, cloth, malachite, great mats, whale club. Whale is one of the worst affixes, so that might get disenchanted. We'll see. Newbie. Eagle cloak is nice. Got some mana potions there. More from Newbie. We got Mage Weave. 2.5 points for Mage Weave. That's almost as much as Runecloth is worth. Runecloth is 3 points each. Enhanced Pants, got some thick leather. Ooh, a bunch of fish from Enhanced Pants. This raw rock scale cod is worth 0 points. So we'll be vendoring that. I hope Allison doesn't complain too much about the smell. Firefin snappers and oily black mouths, of course, are very nice. Firefin snappers will make firepower elixirs for Luz, and the oily black mouths make water breathing potions. Tender wolf meat and mage weave from Demon Plagueis. Vibrant plumes are also used for the Dark Moon Fair. Let's visit Allison.
You need welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Well met.
Got a bunch of cod for you, Allison. I hope you like cod.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to you too. Alright, Sandy Early. Mage Weave and Silk, Thundering Charm, great stuff, nice. Thundering Charms used for the level 30 Warrior Whirlwind quest, along with the other 2 elemental charms. Looks like Gritta's doing some crafting. Those black Mage Weave gloves, yeah, made by Gritta. Owl Mantle, Aurora Armor, good caster gear. Stonk Boosie. We've got copper ore and cloth and some magic essences and strange dust. We don't get too many enchanting materials. Good to see those coming in. Velanis, smoked sagefish and crocolisk steak. That sagefish is amazing for casters. A little bit of mana regen buff. 3 mana every 5 seconds. Oh, and it restores mana while you eat it, just like the cooked crab claws. So that's interesting. Spear gloves, Sears cape. Willow branch of frozen wrath. Ooh, that's nice. Love that for some little frost mage. Some little baby frost mage will appreciate that. Mage weave cloth and great leather from Demon Plagueis. Good stuff. Volatile rum. Volatile rum's important for goblin engineering. Don't vendor your rum. It drops off of pirates. Karn, silk and wool, some heavy leather. Nice. Yeah, and we got a ZG buff dropping in about an hour, looks like. Don't forget to get summoned. Scroll of Agility, very nice, from Slice Bandit. Velanis, Clam Chowder, Whizbang's Special Brew. Okay. Both just gonna get vendored. Velanis, some basic leather items. Fine leather belts, unfortunately, won't, they're not enchantable, so we won't use these as heirlooms. The gloves will be used as heirlooms, though. I think we can hand these out on the leveling kit. Got potions, more sagefish from Velanis, Strangle Kelp. Cool, cool, cool. Sindrith, turtle meat, red wolf meat, both good meats. Rumsey rum, I love Rumsey rum. Been doing some fishing for us, got some snappers and some blackmouths, and I assume that mage weave was also fished up. Emmy's sending in some power crystals, those are nice. Been showing those off on stream. I really like the healing ones. Just gives you a few hundred health regenerated over 15 seconds, something like that. Mirasolo, Mage Weave, Mithril, Silk, Bear Greaves. Gritta, got stuff from Kiki Kex, Buzzard Wings, Red Wolf Meat. Leathers, nice offhand for a caster, Intellect and Spirit, very nice. Some potions. Bunch of silk from Enhanced Pants, very nice. Seeing a lot of silk today. True Silver and Citrine, those are cool. Citrine is 4 points. Citrine's pretty rare, and no real way to target farm it. But we use it for scopes and stuff, it's pretty important. but it's just a random drop off of wherever gems come from. Pickpocketing or mining or whatever. Sagittaries, some moonberry juice and some pumpkins, those are vendorable. Flask of mojo, those are used for leather working, actually. Gygaxen, great cloth. Some leather and some herbs too. We got enchanted water in this one. Enchanted water again looks like something useful, but it's really just basic vendor water. Belt of the monkey, zesty clam meat, yellowtail, cured ham steak. Elemental water. Elemental water is cool. We'll use that for swim speed belts.
Help you. Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
How does a Tauren hide in a cherry tree? He paints his hooves red.
Light bless you.
One day she'll get tired of hearing the same old jokes over and over. But not today. Plain bagel, more volatile rum. Very nice. Green Hills pages are awesome. Hand those out for free to everybody on the server. Mana potion from Emmy. Mana potion from Emmy. Grid wool cloth. Healing potion. Jungle remedy. Love jungle remedies. Emmy, green dragon scales. Wow, a lot of fancy scales and leathers here. Got mage weave cloth, iron feathers. Cool, cool. Ooh, inventory is full. Let's take a look at these fancy skins real quick. Iron feather. Reagent 4. Iron feather gear, of course. Leather with caster stats. Looks alright. Mail with plus ranged attack power. Those look cool. I don't think I've ever seen those. That larval acid is hard to come across. You can farm it in Eastern Plaguelands, though. Green dragon scale. Green dragon scale gear. Mail, stamina and spirit, stamina and spirit, stamina and spirit. These do not look great. Probably good shaman gear, but I don't know if we'd use that on the lion side. Maybe a paladin would or something? I don't know. Worn dragon scale. Dragon scale breastplate. Gives you resistances and a shield. Now that gives you crit chance. Those are interesting. I don't know if these would get much use, but they're certainly interesting to look at. And Chimera leather. Resistances. Those look pretty useless. Yeah, I don't know if I should even be keeping these leathers. Like maybe a bear tank could use them in niche circumstances, but even then, I don't even know. I wonder if they're worth disenchanting. Let's see, this one's the cheapest to craft, the gloves. Dream dust. Same thing, 2 to 5 versus 3 to 4. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it looks alright. Maybe we'll put that to use for disenchanting. Now we got Mage Weave from Emmy still. Lakey, buzzard wings, very nice. Giant eggs and tender wolf meat are in high demand. Regal cuffs of fiery wrath. Excuse me while I nab those for myself. I think Luz was asking me for a pair of those. So since they just happened to come in. Dalinar is DMing me asking how to get access to the level 60 stuff in Discord. So the answer to that is so channels and roles is up here right at the top of the server. If you go here, select optional dungeon roles to receive LFG notifications. Select any dungeons that you're interested in, or if you're level 60, we have DPS, healer, and tank roles. So you can assign yourself all of those. Alternatively, you can sign up for the Dungeoneers program. If you're on the Dungeoneers list, all these characters are signed up as Dungeoneers, and you'll automatically get assigned roles according to your current level. So if you're level 58 plus, 58 to 60, you will get the level 60 role by default if you're on this list. So those are the two main ways. Go to channels and roles and assign it yourself, or sign up as a Dungeoneer. As with everything else, just go to program signups and post your character name. That's how you sign up for this program, and that'll get you added to this list. And then you won't have to worry about your own dungeon roles again until you have a new character to sign up. Then you'll also want that put on this list. But yeah, this program will automatically give you those roles. So Sumiko here, level 36 priest, would already have the Nomergon role and the lower level Scarlet Monastery roles and such like stuff like that. Pilferer? Who's pilfering? Oh, me? I did pilfer. I did a little bit of pilfering. I mean, what can I say? I'm Bloodknife. I main a rogue. So sign up for the Dungeoneer program. That will automatically assign you your roles. Or go to channels and roles, select your own roles. Or ask an officer. Officers can all assign roles. So we'll be able to give you roles if you're having any trouble with finding channels and roles or figuring out Dungeoneers or whatever. You can always just have an officer give it to you. Anyways, I hope that helps someone. Vaughn says the Pilfer Prince. Vaughn knows me from the early days when I was maining Bloodknife, and my my public note in the guild was greedy. Everybody else was listing their professions, and that's what Bloodknife does. He runs around and he loots everything. Triple gathering professions, baby. Best way to play. Man, I get so worked up over triple gathering. I love triple gathering rogues. Kiki Kex, got stuff from church. Ooh, Goblin Nutcracker of Power. That's nice. Thanks, Spice Slices. Some Mage Weave 2. Very cool. Copper Chain Vest. That's a venerable recipe. Swift Boots. Those are cool boots, if you craft them. Got a bunch of skins from Gritta. Buzzard Wings. Red Wolf Meat. Healing Potions. Very nice. Oh, Vaughn just roams around the forest looking for fights. Someone told me that he likes to wear tights. Cured ham steak and moonberry juice from Sagittarius, both venerable. Pauldrons of the Bear from Zarf. Ooh, we got skins and we got ores from Zarf. Silver ore, very nice. Medium leather, heavy leather, very cool. Gold bar, swift thistle, briar thorn from Raven Eyes. Got some cloth too. Bruiseweed. Mirasolo, cloth, Green Hills pages, mithril and iron ore, some stones, zesty clam meat, mistscape boots. Ooh, tender crocolisk meat. It's just one of them, but that's a rare meat. Gygaxon, wow. The males that I get from Gygaxon are starting to look like the males that I get from Bloodknife. Just so many high-level mats, all these good herbs and skins instead of ores. This is how I did my hunter when I was at 60. My hunter was a skinner herbalist also, so it looks a little bit more like that, I guess. Spider silk from Vestu. Wow, fell cloth from Gygaxon. Fell cloth, rune cloth, mageweave cloth, thick leather, rugged leather, Grom's blood, mountain silver sage. Wow! Gygax is really putting in some serious work. Maklish, greater healing potions. Zarf, healing potion. Mining enchant, lesser protection enchant. Gygaxon, more skins, more cloth. Amazing. Stones too. Pick those up from a chest or something. Ooh, dark mist wizard hat. Fantastic. I need me one of those. Not stamina though. I'd prefer owl or something. Bunch of potions from Daringeria. Very nice. Rune cloth from Thormort. Thick leather, wool cloth. Maklish, some patterns. Grarawa, healing potions. More healing potions. Ooh, scouting trousers of power. I do like some good attack power pants. Those are good trousers. Zindris, cragboar ribs. Nice. Love cragboar ribs. Green Hills from Snowmelt. Nice mats from Xericol. Been farming some elementals, huh? Cool. Wild leather helmet. Your old owl, your old stamina, your old whale, and stamina again. Oh boy, on the shoulders. Not the best stats. Could have gotten better rolls, but the owl helmet looks pretty solid. Put that on a druid. It's okay looking. I've seen worse leather helms. Green whelp scales from Squash Arena. Warden's Woolies. I want to look up those green whelp scales real quick. It's still loading. We got more stuff from Stonk, more copper ores, more magic essences. Small glimmering shard. Wow, great stuff. Okay, green whelp scale. Reagent 4, skinning enchant. That's important. Green whelp armor and green whelp bracers. These look like they just got some spirit. That's okay. But this will put your enemies to sleep. Now I'm pretty sure this will be interrupted by damage. And the spirit stat is not great. So I'm not sure if it really has much use outside of maybe PvP or something. But it's interesting. Don't know. Scouting trousers of power. Love those. Spice slices, nightscape headbands. Sweet. These are very disenchantable. You can get small radiant shards from those, along with vision dust. They're also good to wear. They got good stats. 12 agility, 11 stamina, just like some monkey gear. Disenchanting. Vision dust, lesser nether essence, and a chance at small radiant shards. That's the main reason I would disenchant these. Vision dust, lesser nether essence, those are cool too, but the small radiant shards are what I would be aiming for here. Need those for the speed sandals, for fiery gear enchants, all sorts of stuff. Nice owl mantle, very cool. Mageweave cloth, owl breastplate, tiger longsword, those are good stats. Ooh, we got some tender wolf meat from Lakey. There it is. Rumsy rum too. Cool. Magi, lambent scale cloak, woolen shoulders, and trousers of the owl. Another pair of scouting trousers. Zindris. Hi, here are some items I have found and were left over from the leveling kits that I was sent. Awesome. Linen bandages, you can just vendor those, because that's what I'm going to do. I will gladly take all that linen cloth back, though. We will recycle that back into the first aid leveling kit. Obviously, it has some applications for tailoring, too, but the first aid is by far the most common use of linen cloth there. We got a tabard from Osoro. We can cover up Bavin's extremely low V-neck for a time being. There we go. Looking pretty slick. All the way up until... oh. All the way until we find a guildie that doesn't have a tabard. Alright, let's fix this situation real quick.
At your service. Outstanding.
There we go. Only a little bit pre-worn. Winter's Bite. Winter's Bite is huge. I love that stuff. Makes some good frost power potions and enchants and stuff. Wow, a lot more Chimera leather and Frost Saber leather too from Caladri. We were looking at that Chimera leather. It looks a little useless except for, again, disenchanting or something. Let's see. Frost Saber leather. Frost Saber boots. Frost and oh, so this is also similarly useless. Unless we really need those specific resistances on a druid tank or something. Huh. Interesting. What about these boots that only take 6? What does that disenchant into? Probably Dream Dust again, right? Ooh, and a chance at a shard. That's cool. Well, alright. Wicked Claws, those are useful. They're used in a couple of patterns, but not very often. They're pretty rare and they drop very commonly, so I often end up vendoring a lot of these Wicked Claws.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
How you doing?
Farewell.
Farewell. Healing potions from Magi. Ooh, got some little bombs from Arcanus. Some patterns, boiled clams, copper, and copper bombs. Tender crocolisk meat. That's a rare meat. Got murloc fins from Magi, stringy wolf meat, tangy clam meat, murloc fins, murloc eyes, and a full inventory. Ziracle, Breath of the Wind, Elemental Air, nice. Good mats. Mageweave Cloth from Sanierly. Green Hills Pages from Sweetie Fox. Also mana potions, jungle remedies, and some leathers. Very nice. Jungle remedies are awesome. We should probably start handing those out for leveling kits, at least for pro tier donors for the quest handouts. Otherwise, we have some available for sale if anybody wants to buy some. Thick leather, king's blood, jade, shadowcat hide. Good stuff from Sweetie Fox. Thank you. Tiger meat is cool. Not a rare meat, but it is an efficient meat. Because it'll make 2 foods from 1 meat. So that's good stuff. Magi, Briarthorn, Spider Ichor, raw bristle whisker catfish, and some Redridge goulash. This is also worth negative points. Redridge goulash, that's a rare meat, or it's the product of a rare meat. Maybe we'll see a level 15 food to compare that with. Tiger's Bane, I love that dagger. I enjoy putting together beast hunting sets, especially on a hunter, but I'll do it on rogue and stuff too. There are a few good items like this that'll give you plus attack power versus beasts. Like Halicon's collar from LBRS, like the axe reward from the Gorilla Cave quest in Ungoro, like the Raptor Bane chest you can get from the Wetlands quest around level high 20s, I think. Unless you want the wand or the bow, those are good options from the quest also. Of course, there's this Tiger Bane. Dual wield those on a rogue or even dual wield them on a hunter. A lot of extra attack power. Very nice to have. Lasts a good long time too, because that's just a great stat to have. 18 attack power is huge. Magi. Strength and agility mitts, cool. A wand, medicine staff of fiery wrath. I love fiery wrath gear, but I'm overleveled for that. So, got some jade though, some moss agate, great stuff. Ooh, no jade in that one actually. That was from earlier. Moss agate though, and the moonstone, both good. 7 points, 3 points, and jade is 3 points. Darengeria, wool cloth, copper ore. Oh, and Dragonkeeper sent in spongy moral, delicious cave mold, and moonberry juice, all vendor food. Swim speed potions from Fey Magnolia. I've told this story before, but this is the exact same icon as Light of a Loon. It's the exact same little blue vial thing. So I have accidentally burned my Light of a Loon before. That item that gives you a 10-second invulnerability buff, crucial for hardcore, one-time use. And I accidentally burned it because I was trying to use a swim speed potion. Tragic. Light of a Loon has never saved my life. I'm not even sure if it's worth it anymore. Got some copper gear from Daft Woolly. Made by Axes Denied. Ooh, advanced target dummies from Enhanced Pants. Very nice. Waste Wander water pouches. Those are cool. Naraxis's Fang. I really dislike poison procs like that. Even my favorite weapon, the Blood Razor, has a bleed proc. The problem is, it interrupts CC. You can't gouge someone with this. I guess you can, for up to 3 seconds if you time it properly, but that poison dot it'll interrupt your CC, it's a problem. Especially on Rogue, of course. Whale gear, kinda sucks. Bone Fist gauntlets, got 8 strength, that's nice. Gritta, 8 strength on a wicked chain shield. That's a good stat for a shield. Because strength also affects your block damage. Or the amount of damage you block or something. I don't remember the math. Nice hides from Kiki Kex. Buzzard wing too. Red wolf meat, heavy leather, thick leather, shadowcat hide, great stuff. Healing potion from Celestana. Green Hills pages too. I think I'm gonna vendor that fang real quick.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Don't really need that. We got a lot of those in the bank.
Be careful.
Those fangs definitely have uses. Just not that much. Shoulders of Intellect. Very nice. Broamir. Warrior's Gloves. Rough Bronze Shoulders. Those Warrior's Gloves, unfortunately, just getting vendored. Stringy Vulture Meat from Havoc. Eggs. Bunch of Westfall mats in here. Velanis. Sears Cuffs, cool. Copper Tubes. These are all drops from Westfall, I think. Boar Meat, Boar Ribs, Boar Intestines. Nope, that's Volatile Rum. Let's wait for that to come in. Croco Bait. Ooh, Plate Girdle of Strength. Nice. Mage Weave. Some good fish in there. Lightning Eel. Volatile Rum. Guess I let my inventory get full. Stormy P sending in some linen. Ooh, someone's sending in a bunch of parrots. What do we got? Bozalo's, Parrot Cage, Cockatiel, Senegal. Alright. Someone heard that I like parrots. Croco Bait. Oh. I was just looking at that stuff. Oh, and I got returns from New Core in there instead. Midget Corn, Power Crystals, nice! As usual, we will send our pets down to Feeling Lucky. These will get handed out to essentially as consolation prizes for runner-ups in the weekly guild lottery. Medium hide, thick leather, buzzard wing from Sweetie Fox. Ooh, I see a blue belt in there. Sweetie Fox, medium leather, heavy Kodo meat. That's a rare meat, and one that I don't often talk about, because the Kodos are kind of a pain to farm. But it is a rare meat. Girdle of Golem Strength. $20G. 12 strength, 3 defense. That is awesome for any leveling tank, really. Very nice belt. Looks alright. Schmorgy is checking out stone scale eels. Those are crucial. They come from fishing. You can fish more of them at night than you can during the day. More other schools will spawn at night. And they're important for the Petri potions, the Petri flasks, which are an incredibly valuable, high-level, hardcore tool for staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, we got Curiously Tasty Omelet there, and some good potions from Target Acquired. And we can see Curiously Tasty Omelet, level 15, 6 stamina and spirit. Redridge Goulash, level 10, 6 stamina and spirit. And this is why the rare meats matter, because you can eat them 5 levels early. The exact same buff, just 5 levels early. The tough Kodo meat, or heavy Kodo meat, is actually a little bit better than the white spider meat in terms of the meat itself. Because the Kodo meat, it cooks 1-to-1. You cook one food, you cook one meat, you get one food. Whereas the white spider meat is the same level. They're both level 35 foods that give the level 40 stamina buff. So again, 5 levels early. But the white spider meat it takes 2 meats to make one food. So this is actually twice as valuable as the white spider meat, except that this is much, much harder to farm, because they're just kind of randomly scattered throughout Desolace. I always point people to the spider meat as a more valuable farm. I don't think the Kodo meat is very efficient to farm at all. I don't know, maybe somebody could try it, but you're going to have to go scout all around Desolace and try and find those packs of Kodo. And even then, I don't know what the drop rate looks like or anything like that. I don't know how well that will work.
Greeting. Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Looks like we got more pets from Target Acquired. I see some cages in there, little kennels. What do we have? Siamese cat, mechanical squirrel, fishing enchant, rage potion, boar ribs, tender crocolisk meat. That's a rare meat. Orb of power, cool. 2 stamina, 4 intellect. Nice little orb. More pets for feeling lucky. Mechanical squirrel and Siamese cat. Got another wizard hat. This one's a regal wizard hat. It looks exactly the same as the other one. Who are they kidding? We got rocks, mageweave cloth, elemental fire. Nice. We always need elemental fire, especially for the engineering leveling kit. It makes some important guns. Clam meat from Target Acquired. Lean wolf flank, stringy wolf meat. Venom sacks. Venom sacks will make anti-venom. Very nice. Crag boar ribs for quest handouts. Tough condor meat. That's a rare meat. Crag boar ribs. Hops. Good stuff from Westfall, from Silver's Wares. Mageweave and Wastewander pouches from Spice Slices. Been farming those Wastewander bandits. They drop both of those. Got some scrolls in there. Pants of healing. Ooh, plus 40 healing spells. Very nice. I'm pretty sure I have a better sippy set item than that, but let me take a look. Sippy set is huge on warriors. I've got level 41 plus 44 healing spells on my warrior. This is important because Diamond Flask, which I don't see in my bags, so I must have it equipped, but it just heals you for 9 points every 5 seconds for a minute. But any healing power gear that you have on will add to that amount that it heals you for every tick. So if I have 9 healing every 5 seconds, this increases that to 42 plus 9 is 51. 51 healing every 5 seconds from this one piece of gear. For this one, 44. 44 and 42 together makes 86. Add 9, that's 95. 95 healing every 5 seconds from just these 2 pieces. And it's not just those 2 pieces. I have this piece, I have this piece, I got that piece, I got a lot of plus healing gear. So what you do is you swap into your healing set, use your trinket to start that buff going, the healing buff, and then you swap back into your tank gear, and then you start combat. So the healing buff will still keep going, you just have to start it with the healing gear on. It's a really powerful combo. Some people call it an exploit, but it's part of the game now. It has been for a very, very long time. Owl Cape, that looks nice. Gift of Arthas is a vendorable recipe. Or I guess not. It's right there, but we have a bunch of copies. Darth Crusade. Nice bags. Let's see. Mage Weave bags. Ooh, and some 10 slots. Heavy leather, wild steel bloom. Very nice. Love steel bloom. And blood shards. Blood shards come from mining in the Barrens. And they're down here in junk because they can be turned in for buffs to a captured quillboar in a horde town in the Barrens. So it's absolutely useless on the Lion's side, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do with these. Ooh, Elder Hammond. Elder Hammond's doing some great herbalism. Great work, Elder Hammond. It's me. I'm Elder Hammond. Why is Elder Hammond sending in potions? I might return this one. I think this was a mistake. I didn't mean to send all my potions down. I'm returning that. Let's see what's next. Green Hills pages from Snowmelt. True Silver Bar from Enhanced Pants. Silk Cloth. And a Tough Scorpid Breastplate. Probably a vendorable pattern, to be honest. Tender Crocolisk Meat. That's a rare meat. We got heavy leather, we got medium leather, we got Green Hills pages, giant clam meat, silk cloth, wool cloth. We got a stein of frozen wrath. That's cool. Just +1, ooh, a small hand blade. +1 agility. These are just some cool little pieces. Warrior's pants, those are stamina, but that's alright. I like steins. It's fun to go around just holding a mug. Got a bunch of bandages sent in from Cluo, probably just from leveling up your first aid. The linen and wool bandages are vendorable. Heavy wool and above we will hand out. So these silk will put to good use. Gorilla Fang, Gorilla Hair from Celestana. I'm working on putting together a full gorilla one day. Vaughn says they make very good pets.
Light, welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Light bless you.
What are you apologizing for, Kiki? Oh, I'm not in voice? Yeah, I'm sorry. I stopped getting into voice during Bavin runs. It was too distracting. I got so many items to get through and stuff, and this is already starting to take up a lot more of my time than it was before. Zarf, heavy leather, iron ore. I used to just go through all this stuff. Now I'm talking about it as it comes through and stuff. It's been taking up a lot more of my time. Sweetie Fox, we got heavy leather, medium leather, Magi blunderbuss. Horde Slayer, Mage Weave bags. Nice, thank you for those. Small Lustrous Pearl from Velanis. Minor Mana Potions are cool. Bear Meat. Small Furry Paw. Ooh, Quarterstaff of Power. That's nice. Shunkaya Twain. Hunting Pants. Looks great for a hunter. Hunting Tunic. Good hunter gear in there. Leather from Zarf. Full stack of medium. Pamarine, stamina, and strength scrolls. Cool. Fade leaf, potions, snowman kit, and a snowball from Zarf. Cool, Zarf. Thank you. Snowman kit is a very fun little pet. It's different from all the other pets in that it doesn't follow you around like all the other pets do. You just put a little snowman down on the ground, and it'll just stay there. It's adorable, and it requires a snowball to summon. So you sent in a snowball. Very nice. Thank you. out to feeling lucky. Got a lot of pets today. I don't see pets that often. That's pretty cool. Mithril and iron shield spikes from Bonds. Ooh, Tundra Ring of the Wolf. Look at that. Dark iron ore, gold bar, gold ore, earth root, power crystals. Awesome, Bonds. Steve says, think it was a lottery prize. Oh, like he just didn't want the lottery prize, so you returned it? Something like that. That makes sense. Oh, hello, Terry. Good to see you. Medium leather, golden scale leggings. Bree says, LOL, you really know your meats. Glad I could help you with your laundry, Bree. Rogue fruit, imperfect Drynathist fragment, elixir of greater firepower. Of course, as a fire mage, I always appreciate elixirs of greater firepower. Those are very nice. And this imperfect Draenithist fragment is used for a quest in Blasted Lands. We got skins from Gritta. Raptor flesh, raptor egg, shadowcat hide. Looks like you've been going through Stranglethorn Vale, yeah? Potions from Mia Bet. Green Hills pages from Hell P. Volatile rum. Seeing a lot of rum today. I love it. Rum's good stuff. Demon slaying enchant. Hitman, minor mana potion, and some ore. Thank you for mining for us. Got some herbs from Mugzu. Nice work. Purple Lotus, Grom's Blood. Grom's Blood blows away all the other herbs there. 15 points per Grom's Blood. That is huge. Sungrass is 10, so that's still pretty good. Muddy, Great Gortusk Snout, Gortusk Liver. Clubbins, Iron Counterweight. Oh, you've been making some stuff, huh? Ooh, there's another wizard hat. Ooh, this one's blue. Wizard hats are cool. Shining Silver Breastplate. That's a pro tier leveling kit item. Iron Counterweights, 3% attack speed. Very nice. Gygaxon, killing it again with the high level mats. Wow. Thanks, Gygax. We got Silver Sage, 20 points each. Sungrass, 10. Firebloom, Star Ruby, Heavy Scorpion Scale. White Spider Meat, that's a rare meat. And we got leathers and cloth. Yum. Shankaya Twain. Aquamarine, needed for the speed sandals. Jade makes a lot of good stuff. Ooh, we got a short sword of power. I love attack power gear. I'm gonna send these aquamarine to our enchanting bank, actually, just to make sure we got a little bit of stock for those sandals. Nice caster necklace from Sanierly. Oh boy, that's a nice piece. Intellect and Spirit, Talisman of the Owl, very cool. Eggs and boar meat from Seven Eves. Some feathers also. Ooh, and my inventory is full. Oh, and look at this pretty birdie. See the birdie? Look at the birdie. Ooh, looks like Howling Blade did not register from Zarf. I will have to put that in manually. Okay. What was that it? Did I just hit the bottom of the mailbox? I think I did. Oh, look at that ring. That is a nice ring. Mm-hmm. There's that blade. What's in here? Oh, that must have been returns. Okay. So, Howling Blade. You can farm this from Scowl. He's a rare mob up in Alterac Mountains. There's a couple rares up there. 20G for a Howling Blade. I farmed him for a little while. Getting on my hunter and eagle-eyeing all around the zone until I found him. Because I really wanted this for an offhand for my rogue. Good stuff. Alright, Bank Eyes wants an invite to Dragon's Horde. Got my data. Alright, let's check out our Bankald guild. So we were running into issues with our roster being full. You can only have 1,000 characters in the guild before you hit the roster cap, and you can't invite anyone anymore. And we were a very active guild with people constantly cycling in and out, so we made a Bankald guild to leave more room on the roster. There we go. Bank Eyes, Dragon's Horde. So Dragon's Horde, DH. So we get to keep the same initials. Got a very different tabard. Brown with a lighter brown fringe and a big old gem on it. I was actually inspired by the Arkenstone. You know, the big rock that was found in the Dragon's Horde in The Hobbit. So that's where I came up with that tabard. And the guild name also, Dragon's Horde. It's me. I'm the dragon. That is Luz's actual role in Death Happens. It's not Guildmaster anymore, it's Dragon. And if you go into the guild Discord, go down to Media and look at the Wheel of Time channel, scroll to the top, I posted explanations of all my character names. Luz, Thayer, and Telmon in the book series Wheel of Time is the dragon. That's his title. That's where all that comes from. Central figure in the Wheel of Time series, and he's introduced in the prologue, which you can find right here. So there's a link. You can just go read the first couple of chapters. Highly recommend it. It's a great series. Great series. On par with Game of Thrones for modern fantasy importance, I would say. Maybe even more so. I've never been a fan of Game of Thrones, but Wheel of Time is absolutely fantastic. And there's Bavin. Bavin is a career quartermaster. If you get on his good side, he might be able to get you some priority supplies. Oh, and there's Bloodknife, of course. a specialized assassin used for high-risk critical missions. They wear a magical ter'angreal ring that provides them with the strength and speed and allows them to better blend in with the shadows. The ring has a spike which pierces its wearer, activating its properties, but the granted attributes come at the cost of the user's life. Within a matter of days, the life of the user is leached away. While the user can remove the ring, the process is irreversible, and the wearer will not live beyond a month. I like it. I think it's appropriate for hardcore because we're all destined to die eventually, and especially Bloodknives. Anyways, no one else is looking for an invite, I don't think, so I'm gonna log back over and let's play a little bit of Bloodknife. Hmm? Hmm. Let's see. Gonna cultivate some seeds. Let's actually hearth out, and we're gonna fly up to... Well, we could go to Winter Spring. Do need some stuff there. But I'm gonna go to Eastern Plaguelands to work on that Tyrion questline. I really need to get some of my pre-biz going. Plus, we'll get some great mats. There's good stuff up there. Maybe I can show off some of my
would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my
Lotus
griffins
route.
can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Course is going to take us 9 minutes to get up there.
Or the Alliance.
So I might step away and take a quick bio break. If anybody's got any questions or topics for, you want to ask anything about guild services or anything like that, now's a good time while we're flying. Please drop it in chat if you got any questions. I'm gonna BRB. And I'm back. No questions? Nothing in chat? Okay. No topics then. I guess it's up to me to provide content. Okay, so I actually need to grab my roster data. Put that together. Maybe we can look at identifying some donors. I've got a list of unknown contributors. This also gets posted if you go to DH Reputation, go to look at the rankings, top unidentified donors. So we need to figure out who the heck is X-Pyro. Anybody? Ooh, X-Pyro won a lottery reward. Thieves, do you know who X-Pyro is? I don't see any info on Discord for that one. We've got Bilbo Baggins. Nothing. Clubbins. Not on Discord. Dragon Keeper's been unknown for a little while. I'm not sure whose alt Dragon Keeper is. What about Lucy? No? Lucy in the sky? With diamonds? Skjortoki. Aha! We got one here. Skjortoki. Just got a spreadsheet up on the side. Adding that in, and I'm going to grab, right-click, copy user ID. I have everyone managed by user ID. That's basically your identifier. Because you can change this display name. Matter of fact, I can change this display name. Change nickname, and I can make you look like Butthead or something if I want to. That's my ultimate power. Deeves says X-Pyro Discord name is X-Pyro. Is that right? It's not showing up here. Wait, did it? Maybe? For a second? Why am I not seeing it? Can just look in the member list, maybe? You see it. Why don't I see it? Oh, you know what? It's probably because I have streamer mode on. Streamer mode prevents a lot of names from displaying. Okay, well I will come back to that. I will get it later. I don't think it's a huge... It's never a huge priority to get those names in right away. They can always be added after the fact. Oh, Delina is right there. Let's add you. Ah, and you've got an extra L there. So you are both names. Alright, well that's some progress. Alright. Oh, and Kiki Kex got to level 40 on the pro tier and got mount funding. Grats, Kiki. Steve says join 2nd August. Okay, I'll have to go back and find that once streamer mode is fixed. Otherwise, could you actually do the right click, get copy user ID if that works for you? I don't remember if that has to be turned on. But if you can grab that for me and DM me, I'll add it ASAP. Otherwise, it'll just wait until I'm off stream. 1 minute away. We are entering the Plaguelands. I should pull up, find herbs, and maybe we can scout some black lotuses while we're in the air flying. There's a mountain silver sage node right there. No silver sage. There's a black lotus node right there, but we didn't get close enough to it. Dragon Keeper says his Discord handle is Dragon Soul. Okay, I'll have to come back to that also. Thank you. Plague Bloom. We are in need of Plague Bloom. Maybe I'll run and grab that. It's right there. Okay. Do I get close enough to that black lotus to see? Ooh. Ooh. It's not there. Okay.
Hey there. You've seen Pamela? She's alive? She's dead? No. Oh, Pamela, why does your spirit still suffer in this world? Why are you perished while fortune keeps me alive? In an instant I would switch places with you and wander dead Darrowshire, a ghost and alone. Ah, but this news cannot change fate. Thank you, adventurer. Now my duty to revenge burns hot as ever.
This is just checking up there for that mountain silver sage. I already saw that there's no black lotus there. But there might be some other herbs around here. There are like these Plague Bloom spawn nodes. I like to stop here, peek around, and there's usually an ore here. I think there's always one ore. Yeah, there it is. One ore that spawns in each ravine. Unless someone else got to it first. And is a rich thorium vein, so we might get a crystal from this. Oh, stay over there. Nobody wants you. Arcane Crystal! Yes! Right off the bat, today's gonna be a good day. Let's get a Black Lotus too, huh? Arcane Crystal, 250 points to Bavin. Love Arcane Crystals. Don't have my nameplates on. Let's do that. Don't forget to turn your nameplates on, people. Alright, so I'm going to go in here today. In which case, actually, let's activate sub-talents, because we're going to be sneaking around in there. So, this is how my normal Eastern Plaguelands farming rotation starts. What's that? Plague Bloom, yes! But I do need to check these. I'm going to just do a quick peek. With my long... Ooh, there's Mountain Silver Sage. I don't see a Black Lotus there. But I do see a Mountain Silver Sage that I want to go up for. I do see Plague Bloom right here. Awesome. Let's put on some Herbalist gloves. These give plus 10 Herbalism, plus 5 from the gloves, and plus 5 from the enchant. Just one Plague Bloom. That's 9 points to Bavin. There's a Black Lotus node right there. Black Lotus. Black Lotus spawns one at a time. There's only one in the entire zone. So I'm going to try and go around to all the nodes and scout for it. Unless, if someone else got it first, then I could miss it. Otherwise, it's guaranteed that there will be one somewhere in the zone. Once it's picked, it will respawn in about an hour. I think they actually reduced that timer when Anniversary Service came out. I'm not 100% certain what it's at right now, but it could be as low as 15 minutes. Noxious Plague Bats are annoying because they... Oh, I need carrion grubs. But the Noxious Plague Bats have a slow, which sucks. Get away from me. There we go. Let's just poison my weapons. Oh, actually, I'm in sub-spec. I guess I'm going to try using a dagger on this guy. It is not going to one-shot him, not even close. I'm critting for what, 1200? You got 3.2k. I might not even crit because I don't have a streak on. Well, we got a crit. We got 1200. Alright. Alright! 1200, 1500. That's going well. Oh, I do love this. Barman Shanker. Love that dagger. It's literally a broken bottle. Go back to my previous streams, you can see me doing the plugger runs for them. Did not crit that time. And I don't have premeditation up. I was slow, so I didn't have remorseless up either. And I got a disease on me. Go ahead and stone form. 11 out of 15 carrion meats, making some progress there. Alright, let's sneak in. This is why this is why I switched to sub-spec. For animal farming, combat spec would be better. Look at all these elites. Sometimes I would just run in and leash them all off. I've definitely done that before. Maybe vanish them off. Let's see. Oh, I want my Nightscape boots on. Okay, there's a Black Lotus spawn right there. And there's one... Ooh, Dreamfoil. Nice. And there's one all the way in the back here. Now we got a Scarlet Cleric here. So... you're not going to leave. That means we got to sap you. Sub-spec lets me go right back into stealth when I sap. That's the main reason I wanted sub-spec for this. And re-stealth. It's like I was never here. God, rogues are so cool. There's my Black Lotus spawn. I probably should have just pulled out a spyglass, but there's usually something good up here. Oh, a lot of Scarlet Footlockers over here. Those are good for leveling your lockpicking, which nobody needs. Especially since I found out you can just go into BRD and just pick all the locks over and over on reset. And that'll spam level you up. Just pulling out my spyglass. Cannot spyglass in stealth. And let's sprint out of here. That's all we got. So we got 3 Dreamfoil for coming in. We checked out 2 possible spawn points. Oh, and there can be chests in here. With Find Treasure, though, it would be hidden among, all the footlockers. There is a chest. I don't think I can get that, though. It's going to be in there. There's the chest. Yeah, and it's behind elites. You cannot sap to grab a chest, because grabbing the chest will put you in combat, even if they're sapped. So I don't think I have any shot at getting that. I could probably take these guys on in a fair fight, but it's not worth the risk. I would probably respec into combat, maybe sap one of them, and just start taking them out one by one. Obviously pop my cooldowns and stuff, but no, let's just move on. Maybe when I've got better gear. They are elites, so even my even with great gear, I'm never going to be able to one-shot them. They got 6k hit points. No way am I going to get that to one-shot. Even with Eviscerate, if you're counting that in the combo, I would have to double my damage output, and that is simply not realistic. Plaguehound Runt, I need one of you guys. Time to die. Got prep. Working up to a full 5-point Eviscerate. There we go. I'm doing solid damage with that dagger now. I am so happy about that Barman Shanker. This lake here is full of water elementals. Plague elementals, I guess. And that island in the center there has a potential Lotus spawn point. Uh-oh. Goose says, "Hey, Blood, I had a troll from the Exiles message me the other morning about you." Oh boy, what happened? Plague Bloom. I think I'm close enough to see that Lotus, so it's not there. Normally I would stop and pull out my spyglass, but on this side of the lake, it's pretty close to the island. Yeah, what happened, Goose? What are people saying about me? He was asking if you were still playing and GM of the guild. Well, I don't plan to stop anytime soon. They've been trying to spread rumors that I'm quitting the game for a long time. It's completely fabricated. But yeah, I do it. I occasionally get messages from people saying, "Oh, I heard you were quitting the game. I heard you were leaving." I told him, "Yeah," and he said, "I know, I'm just trolling," and he's shit. I said, "Cool. Okay, great." Yeah, I try to just ignore those guys these days. Honestly, if you have an exile messaging you, I would just put them on ignore. They're not worth the time. He said, "If you want to raid, join their guild." Yeah, of course he said that. They all say that. But hey, we're running our own raids now. We're doing fine. We don't need them. And honestly, even without raiding, you can play for many, many happy hours without ever raiding at max level in World of Warcraft. Especially in hardcore. I love to just spend my time going around in circles in Eastern Plagueland and getting all these super valuable mats. I think this is the most fun part of the game. I think people don't value the non-raid progression at endgame enough. You said no thank you and ignored him. Good job. That's what you should do. I really should be using combat spec at this point for these animal fights. It's cool to see my dagger performing though. 1557. My crits are like 20% bigger than they were when we first tested. Techno says, "I love opening chests because you never know, like that Petri recipe that I got." Hell yeah. That blew my mind. Seeing a Petri recipe in a chest? Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. The Petri recipe sells for thousands of gold on our server. There's a potential Black Lotus node right there, but I don't see it. We'll be coming back around to that ravine. We'll check it out again from the other side after we go through here. I don't know if we'll get through my full loop today. Full loop of the entire Eastern Plaguelands, how I check all the Lotus spawn locations. Would be cool though. Maybe we'll get to it. We'll see how long it takes. We'll probably stop if I find a Lotus, because then there's no point in checking all the other nodes until it's respawned. Goose says, "Yeah, I like being in Death Happens. Chill guild and cool GM. I'm not leaving." Oh, thank you. I think the GM's pretty cool too. Terry says, "Chests in this game have always been a disappointment for me, but I still get excited when I get to open one. Hopefully my luck will change soon." I've found some decent stuff in chests. I've found a couple of blues. I found, I found a 16 slot bag once. And definitely some 14 slot bags. It's not common though. They usually just hold junk. But I agree, it is exciting. Especially with the knowledge that you can get a Petri flask recipe. That would be pretty incredible. Another Black Lotus right there. Going for that next. There's an add-on called Routes that I use to essentially draw a line over the map, showing exactly what to follow, where to go to hit all these nodes. But it started bugging out for me. It started causing game crashes and things like that. So, no more routes. I've pretty much got this route down pat in my head anyway, so I don't need it, but it is convenient, especially for streaming with. I would like to have it back again to show my route on the map, show where I deviate from it and why. Plus, it's been a while since I've done this route, so maybe it would be a good reminder. But it's not that hard. You just got to go to the next Black Lotus point every time. There's one right there. Still needing some carrion grubs. Oof. 700 eviscerate. Of course, I have my improved eviscerate talent, so that's carrying a lot of that damage there. Ooh, I had Remorseless up, right? Oh, that was unlucky. I did not crit. I should have a nearly 100% crit chance with Remorseless up. Ooh, there's Duskwing. Gotta be careful about Duskwing. That is one bad mofo. Sonic Burst. Silences. Whoa. There's a Gargoyle coming for me. Shadow Shock. He just does a lot of damage. Really scary. Random elite. Not random. He's for a quest, right? Come on. 2 seconds. 1 second. Come on. Alright. Got my crit. Sorry, I was watching my Remorseless tick down there. Ooh, I got a Corpse Harvester of the Tiger. Wow, that is a nice little axe. That's cool. Come on, 3, 2, 1. There we go. I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep my Remorseless streak up. Not get distracted by gear. Die. Oof. That was not a great eviscerate either. You know what? Bandages would actually be great for this build. I've been ignoring bandages because I've been in combat, and I just don't use them in combat, but I could really stand to have some health regen without taking up too much time. Let's eat some Grim Guzzler boar. That'll get me up. Alright, good enough. 3, 2, 1. Come on, there we go. Terry says, how many times on that route have you run into the Crimson Courier? I don't really. I'll see it in passing from time to time. But my route goes... Did I go... Where's that Black Lotus? There it is. The Crimson Courier takes this route, up this road up here. And I don't cross that. I cross that road... Maybe I'll see it coming into Tyr's Hand here. And maybe I'll see it up here. But I don't follow the road, really. I don't spend much time close to it. So I don't see it very often. yeah, usually not a major concern. Okay, we're gonna go in here. This is the area where Bloodknife V1 died. So, careful. The Fungal Veil, I believe it's called. I've died twice in Eastern Plaguelands at 60. Once was right here. Once was right here. This one up here was a disconnect. This one down here was a series of unfortunate events. So we got a lot of undead around here, including some ghosty guys that are invisible. I think I aggroed one. I'm in combat. Yep, Eyeless Watcher. There you are. I hate these guys. And when you're low health, you're gonna call for help. Can I pull back away so maybe you don't pull anyone? Eyeless Watcher called for help. I don't see anyone else coming. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. So yeah, they're invisible. They have stealth detection. So they don't even care that I'm in stealth. So they will see me. They will aggro me. They are invisible, so I can't avoid them. And then they call for help. It is a pain. So when I died over here, first I aggroed one. Further in the back, I aggroed one, and he called a ghoul for help. Maybe 2 ghouls, actually. So I had a couple of mobs on me. Oh, you gotta be looking for nodes. There's one. Plague Bloom, cool. So I had a couple of mobs on me, and I vanished it off. And I kept going, because I've got prep. So I could just simply re-vanish. I guess I'm killing you, because I want that Plague Bloom. Then I got into a fight, and I got put into a bad situation for a couple of reasons, and my next vanish failed. So after that, I didn't have prep anymore. Oh, I had a quest for this guy too. I guess I should stone form, but I kind of don't want to. I'm not planning to fight much here. Ooh, there's a chest. Never mind, I might need to fight for that chest. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Yeah, one of these dark adepts. I tried to sap it, but I had deadly poison. Should I slice and dice? I gotta slice and dice, don't I? Do I need a healing potion? Might need to. Maybe not. Doing alright. Maybe I should have patience. Getting a health warning, okay. How much damage am I taking?
Health warning.
200 on a crit. Let's just kill you. There we go. And
Health warning.
chest. So, I had deadly poison on. Deadly
Health
poison
warning.
applies on sap. It ticked damage and it broke my sap. I did all that for 2 deep fried plantains, 1 homemade cherry pie, and a true silver bar. Okay. Fun stuff. Often I will sneak around behind these ziggurats because the ghost guys, the eyeless watchers, path in front of the ziggurats. So if you go behind, you can stealth around without them noticing you. Matter of fact, I don't need to be in stealth back here. There's nobody nearby. Ooh, but there is Mountain Silver Sage. Up there. Somewhere. There we go. Ooh, rich thorium vein. Come on, give me another arcane crystal, huh? Let's go. Arcane crystal. Come on. Give it to me. Or at least some dense stones, right? 3 dense stones on the first tap. Awesome. Thorium ore. Dense stone. Oh! I got another arcane crystal. That's 50G value. 2 arcane crystals, 25 each. 250 points to Bavin, 500 points for both. Aw, man. Thank you, Terry. See, this is why I love Bloodknife so much. Okay, there can be an eyeless watcher that paths up here. I'm gonna risk it and just sneak through. This is where I aggroed that ghoul and that watcher last time. When I died. And then this was the pack over here. I seem to remember there being a third mob, maybe that abomination or something. I tried to LOS. I tried to run away. Was it that spot? Shoot, now I'm thinking maybe it was a different spot. But I was like trying to run around terrain like this, but this does not work for LOS. So I got put into a bad spot. I ended up at range from the caster, which was not good. Because I couldn't kill it. I should have just focused the caster. I'm a rogue. I should have just killed the caster, kicked it until it was dead, and moved on. I tried to flee because I thought it was a risky situation, and I ended up putting myself into a worse spot because I couldn't run far enough without aggroing more mobs. I couldn't LOS because the terrain wasn't working for LOS. Let's mount up and run out of here. So yeah, it was a series of unfortunate events, mistakes, decisions, and I ended up dead for it. That was my first level 60 death. Leave me alone, Banshee. Now this spot over here, I like. You can, this is the ravine. Ooh, let's get this run. Did I not stealth in time? I think not. Ooh, Plaguelands. There's a ravine coming up. That ravine right there. There's a potential Black Lotus in the middle of both ravines. And they both have that one rich thorium vein that will spawn around the edge. So unless someone else got to it first... Ooh, I've still been wearing my herbalist gloves. I need to put on my sin gear. Yeah, unless someone else got to it first, I'll be able to snag a rich thorium vein in there, at the very least. Sometimes it's true silver or mithril, I guess, but usually rich thorium. Sungrass, I do want that. I want these carrion grubs too. But the great thing about these ravines, on a rogue at least, is I can go cliff diving with this duskbat drape. I don't want to have to fight both of you. Alright. Oh, Duskwing's on the way. Come on. I'm trying to pull you near Duskwing. That's not how this works. I pull you, you don't pull me. Hey, I got my carrion worm meat. I am done with these stupid worms. Unless I want larval acid. That's good acid. Okay, I aggroed. I thought I might be able to sneak by him, but nope. I aggroed Duskwing, and that's not great. Don't aggro Duskwing. He's scary. Larval acid. These guys drop larval acid, which is worth like 5 gold each. So they are pretty good for that. Stone form. Clear off those stupid diseases. Now that I'm out of that area, I don't have to worry so much about being able to safely vanish. See, this is why I was wearing my herb gloves. I just gotta remember to swap my gear out. Alright, here's this ravine coming up right here. So, what I do, Dreamfoil, I'll come back for that, presumably. But this is more important. Come out onto this ledge. Check out that Black Lotus, there's nothing there. Okay, switch to mining, find ores. Oh, is this the wrong one? I'm supposed to be further down. See, if I had my routes out on, it would have told me. I thought it was this one. Clearly, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'll come out here, and that's smack dab in the middle of all those ore locations. Those ore nodes. Now we can pause, grab the spyglass, and there it is. Just the one. There's never more than one. Now, again, this is where I like to go cliff diving. So, I don't want to really aggro that slime. They're kind of annoying. So I'll just jump down here. How's that? Pretty fun, right? Whee! Almost 1,300 damage. Out of what, a 3k health pool? Yeah. Looks like I got 8 dense stone from that. Nice. And we'll just run out. And this is why I said I would come back for the Dreamfoil, because I'm going to go back up that same side of the ravine to continue the route. So there's a bit of a loop here. Not the most efficient pathing, but I haven't found a... Well, I haven't found a better path. Maybe it is the most efficient path. You just gotta know whether the ravine is worth going into. Otherwise, you could just walk in from the front. But if you go in over the top and jump in, you can bypass all those mobs. And there's that Dreamfoil. Man, I miss doing this. This is good stuff. Dreamfoil, 4 points each to Batten. What's up there? Silver Sage? Yes. Nice. Enhanced Pants looking at Heaven's Light. Nice little mace. Cool model. A lot of stats. Nice paladin piece. Dreamfoil. Can I just... No? Okay. Ambush for less than 600. Not great. Of course, I didn't have Remorseless up. It's not the end of the world, but damn, I'm trying to build a one-shot build here. I do still need Plaguelands. Let's kill this guy. I got Remorseless up. Yeah, we're definitely not one-shotting yet. We'll get there. 2 elite mobs. And they put a 1-minute slow on you. It's a massive slow. Clicking on the Blood of Heroes is death. Don't do it. We got a Black Lotus node there and there, but we don't really need to get those yet. We're gonna actually come back through them on our way back. So I'm going to stick more to this mountain range here to look for ores and mountain silver sage. Frenzied plague hounds. I need those also. Might want to switch to combat for this. Oh, never mind. We're in combat now. There are some good chests around here too. There was something right there. What was that? Mountain silver sage. Up here? There it is. Some good chests around here throughout Plaguewood. Some good elites too. There's an elite up here that drops a blue. Actually, I've got that on Discord. Let me pull that up. You want to go to Advice, Zone Level Maps, and there's Eastern Plaguelands. Here we have Lord Darkscythe. So he drops this blue, pretty nice blue sword. Level 52, just does a bunch of damage. So Lord Darkscythe, I'm going to do... adjust my mark macro just to check for Lord. And if we run by him, we'll kill him. I got an infected wound. Black Lotus right there. There's a silver sage spawn right there. But no herb. Frenzied Plaguehound, but my Remorseless is out, and you gotta add next to you. Ooh. Grats, Dragonkeeper. Aegis of Stormwind? Wow. I've never seen that on Bavin. Pulling up JP Worgen. Looks like... Ooh, I'm gonna filter to this range. 40G. Well, 35. Cool. Also, besides stats or anything, it's just cool to have a Stormwind shield, I think. I wish I had a better design. It looks a little minimal on the blue, but it's a cool shield. 6 strength, 15 stamina. Bunch of frenzied plaguehounds over here. Alright, let's eat some Grim Guzzler Boar. Heal up a few seconds. And then we'll get this guy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oh. Ouch. I didn't even see for sure what happened there. Don't know if I just didn't stealth properly or just got caught. Okay, I want this Plague Bloom. herb gloves, and now the plague bloom is yellow if you look at it, instead of orange. Makes it easier to pick. So these herbalist gloves are really not necessary at this level, but they do make it easier, less likely to fail. Ouch, this fight is not going my way. Did not crit on an ambush or eviscerate.
Health warning.
Shut up.
Health warning.
I was gonna let that passively regen, I think. I need to know where my next Black Lotus point is. I should minimize this stupid quest. Hide icons. Okay, so there's a Lotus there. I'll get that on my way back this way. And there's a Lotus there. So I come all the way over to this far west side of Plaguewood just to check for that one Lotus spot. Because you gotta check all of them. Oh, and there's one right here. Golden Sansum. I got excited for a minute seeing a yellow dot there. But it's just, I don't even want to pick that up. That's not worth my time. Not with that ad on it. Okay, Mountain Silver Sage and Black Lotus. And it's not here. Okay. Just moving on through then. No, get off of me. I don't want to fight you. Alright, now I think we can just go through Plaguewood. There's that Golden Sansum. Going there for that Black Lotus. And I'm pressing my target macro to look for Lord Darkside at the same time. And there's a chest. Few good chests in here. Well, why am I? I'm in combat. Oh, you saw me. Go away. There we go. Let's see what's in your pockets. Nothing good? Okay. I don't need to kill you. I just need this chest. True silver bar ×2 and a homemade cherry pie. All these chests have the same stuff in them. Plague Bloom. Next to this ghoul. I'll kill this ghoul for the quest. Nice little crit without Remorseless. Very nice. There's that Plague Bloom. Maybe just a quick scope peek. Not seeing anything? Okay. There's that Black Lotus spawn. I would have seen that on my scope just now. If it was there. Next Lotuses are here. I already checked that one. Just gonna outrun these guys. I'm not here for kills, I'm not here for XP, I'm here for herbs and crystals and rocks. There's Naxxramas up there. No? Oh, is that the entrance? I'm not sure. Alright, Lotus and Lotus. Nothing there, nothing there. There's no Lotus. Next one then is right up here. Did not see that rare either. I guess we're doing a full circuit today, boys. I'll probably call it a night after this circuit is done. Oh, right. This one can spawn with this whole pack of PvP mobs on it. Which is really unfortunate when that happens. Nothing there, though. Got a bunch of trolls up here. Sometimes there's a rare troll that spawns. There's some good minerals over here, some thorium. I'll generally kind of... Ooh, rich thorium vein. So it would be efficient to path down through here, but I often skip this stretch. It's surrounded by mobs. I skip this stretch of ore because I'm usually focused on the Lotus route. But I'll come through here usually if I've already found the Lotus. But I'm still in the zone. 1 dense stone, 4 thorium ores. Black Lotus spawn right there. This, or this one probably, is where Bloodknife died the second time. Just to a disconnect. There was a rare troll mob there. I was like, okay, let's kill him. And then I just stopped moving in combat. The NPCs stopped moving. Everything stopped responding. Oh, it was right here, actually. There's a rare mob that spawned right in there. I was fighting them off. Everything was fine. And then suddenly everything stopped responding. I was still able to talk in guild chat. I could still run around, but the NPCs were frozen and my arms were frozen in combat. And then I saw the death log notification pop up. I saw the death message for myself. Even though I was still talking in chat, still running around on screen. Yeah. Apparently the chat servers are on a different server than the game servers, so that will happen. This guy's pretty scary, Infiltrator Hemea, especially if you get up in those graves right there. Walking past the graves will make zombies spawn. There's often a chest up here. Oh, there it is. I saw something. What was that? Plague Bloom. I do want that Plague Bloom. Alright, so... You know what? I should switch to combat for this. Oh, you're running? What are you doing? You're just running for help? Burning... Holy crap, guys! Okay, I don't think I've seen that before. That was crazy. What? And now you're... What? Holy crap, guys, what was that? I wanted that chest. Okay. Okay, so instead, I'm gonna sap one, ambush the other, and you're still running out. Where are you going? Why are you doing this? I don't think I've seen this behavior before. I'm gonna slice and dice. I got evasion up. I'm gonna try and just kill these guys. But this sucks. Damn. Dylan says lightning never strikes twice. Therefore, I am immortal while I'm here. Good point. Thank you for that. Ugh. Jeez. These guys, man. Can I kill this guy before I die? Okay.
Health warning.
This is annoying. What the hell? Yeah, LMAO indeed. I just want the stupid chest and they keep running off. I don't remember them doing that before. Is this a thing? Is this new? Is this new behavior? Okay, lightning never strikes thrice. Dang. Easy. Um. Hmm. If I had crippling poison, that would help. Nah, fuck that. No prep, no vanish. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be here. I'm gonna have to leave that chest behind, unfortunately. Because that guy's just gonna run out and aggro more mobs again. And yeah, I don't have prep, I don't have vanish. I really should just log out at this point. Take 5-10 minutes. Just chill. This looks safe enough, though. And I'm out. That's that chest. Okay. Ooh, Zulburn Warbranch. I think that's the rare that got me killed. Not because he's scary or anything, just because I disconnected. And I've got to leave him behind too. It is just not worth engaging right now. Alright. Yeah, fuck that. No prep, no vanish. You are entirely right. Just gonna run out down here. Now this here is an interesting little town too. Plague Bloom, cool. Never seen that. I wonder if it's because the chest is there. I don't know. Because the chest is there, that's an interesting idea. Okay, so there's a spot right over here. It's got another Black Lotus spawn right there, and it's the worst one. Well, except maybe for this PvP tower. Doubt it, but WTF, they instantly flee. Yeah, they just immediately ran for help. What the hell even was that? This... Okay, just walking around you. This town over here is covered in not just these Death Singers, these ghosties, but also the Eyeless Watchers. All those invisible mobs that with stealth detection are in here too. So this spot gets a little bit sketchy. I really hope the Black Lotus isn't in there. There's a chest. Is the chest worth getting? Maybe? I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, so there's no Lotus. There is a chest. I kind of want to try out that chest. I should swap back to my main spec. Terry says weird. Yeah, agreed. So sub won't do me much good here because those guys can see through stealth anyway. I got 40 seconds on Vanish. I think I'll be alright. Got health potions and stuff. Stick close to the building. I bet you won't pass near the building. I'm in combat, so he's here. Where are you? Eyeless Watcher, there you are. Hey, I was still in stealth, so I got my cheap shot off. That's fun. Oh, but you call for help, right? Can we get you in here? Will that help? Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay, I did something. I called for help. Was that it? No one else is coming? Okay, I think we're good. I still got my cooldowns up. I'm just being cautious, saving them in case they pull other ghosts. Oh, we got this guy, no problem. Oh, well, okay. I think I'm just gonna health pot. Look at all these stupid eyeless watchers. Should I evasion? Maybe I should evasion. I don't have my weapon buffs on because I'm not really doing mob farming. Okay. Kill you. There we go. Oh man, these eyeless watchers, dude. Got balanced war axe. That's 2G, that's not bad. And then cherry pie, morning glory dew, roasted quail. Okay. I've got an old video of this route. It's a much lower quality video. I did not have a good mic at the time. I did not have my sound balance right. It was a pretty bad video, to be honest. But I might go pull it up once we're back in town. Nice, another rich thorium. Come on, give me a 3rd arcane crystal, huh? But I might go back and review that video just to see if there was any of that behavior. It's been a while since I've done this route. It could be. I do have a vague recollection of them kind of doing that, but I don't remember that being that much of a thing. That made that chest basically impossible to get. Although, if I had been prepared for it, I probably could have taken down that 4-pack pull with just evasion, blade flurry, adrenaline rush, just pop all my cooldowns and get it done. Dream foil. Look at this bag full of goodies that I've got. That's several gold worth of vendorables down there. And like 1,000,000 points in Babin mats right there. Alright, there's another Black Lotus node right there. That is the other PvP tower node. I guess there are 3? Because there's one on the west side also, southwest. Ooh, Black Lotus. I see a Black Lotus. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Black Lotus! Wow, this was a productive run. Hell yeah. 15G for a Black Lotus. That is approximate market value. Golden Sandsome right over there. Awesome. Dylan says Blood of Heroes pretty good, I think. Maybe I'll try it. Blood of Heroes is really no problem with Vanish. There's another Black Lotus spawn right down there. Nice. Indeed, Terry. Nice indeed. But I guess we're done looking for lotuses right now. I'll go up here, just because we're almost done. It would be cool to show it off. I don't have it discovered on my map yet. And there can easily be plenty of other good mats up there. Plenty of Silver Sage, Plague Bloom, Rich Thorium Veins. Still plenty of reason to go in there. Although it is sketchy, because this is the other spot that's got those eyeless watchers. So we're going to run into some of those for sure. Probably one. There'll be one that pats up and down here. I'm not even bothering stealthing because it won't care about my stealth. Probably stealth up here to get past this guy. Oh, or not. Okay. Oh, I don't have my stealth spec on. That makes a difference. Dylan says layer abuse time. Yeah, we're on the only layer though. They also broke it. I don't think you can abuse layers anymore. Because you'll always get, everybody in the group will get relayered to the lowest population layer. So getting invited will only ever put you on the lowest population layer. It will not reliably put you on the layer that you got invited to. In fact, the person inviting you is likely to get layered. The fuck? Yeah. This is a very recent change, and it's a big deal for hardcore. It makes things a lot more dangerous. Black Lotus spawn right there. Obviously, that won't... Oh. Okay, well, maybe we should just head out. Let me cross over here. Oh, there's that Eyeless Watcher. Alright. I want to back off. Crazy Time saved her? Hmm? Yeah, it was just the other week that they changed that, and it's super dangerous because now inviting somebody can layer you. And getting layered in hardcore is a big risk because mobs can spawn on you. I'm just gonna come out over here and just poke around with my spyglass. Nothing's spawning. Okay, I think I'm done up here. Again, I would use a similar strategy of just go behind the ziggurats to avoid the Eyeless Watchers, check all the nodes, grab any chests that are over there. But no, I'm Atsuki. We saw that Troll Hunter mining, so there's no mining nodes. We know there's no Black Lotus. I did a quick peek for other herb nodes, but I didn't see anything, so I don't think that we need to waste more time up there. Won't waste my time trying now. Okay. Yeah, layering is completely screwed right now. So, there we have it. That's the Eastern Plaguelands route. I'm gonna come up here and check to see if a thorium has respawned real quick. And if not, well, maybe we'll check for a Silver Sage that's right behind town. But otherwise, we're done. I'm not seeing thorium. Okay. I wonder if it's down there and just out of reach. Whatever. We had a good day. And I think I'm about done for now, so thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Eastern Plaguelands route. I sure did. It's so good to be back here again. This is what I did just over and over and over for weeks when I was 60. I almost got the first Epic Mount in the guild. We almost got the guild to fund it before I died. It would have been the first Epic Mount in the guild. It would have been funded entirely by the guild, and it was because I was just donating these mats to our officers. This was before I was guildmaster. This was before Bavin was a thing. He was just my personal bankroll. Yeah, that would have been sweet. But then I died. And then he died. Alright, thank you again everybody for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to do many more Eastern Plagueland runs in the future. Terry says, thanks for the stream, have a good night. Thank you for watching the stream and chatting and everything. I hope you have a good night too. Stay safe everybody.
Greetings.
And I will catch you all next time. But you know what? I'm going to set my hearth.
Good day. Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger. Safe travels.
Cultivate some seeds. Oh, and the most important step. I almost forgot. The most important part of all of this. We gotta mail the proceeds down to Bavin. Bavin's gonna have the time of his life with all those mats. Oh, and how much gold did I get?
What do you... Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger.
2097. Up to, wow, we got 3 gold
See you later.
just from vendoring all that. That was mostly that one axe. That was worth about 2 gold. Alright, for real now. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your week.